Everybody who's an avid cruiser knows that 75% of why we cruise is because of the food. You get to eat restaurant quality food without the restaurant quality prices. And we also know that not all the restaurants on cruise ships are free, but a majority of the restaurants on cruise ships are free. And today we're going to look at those restaurants on the Ovation of the Seas so that you know exactly which restaurants you can eat at for free and when. Let's go. Today we're looking at free dining restaurants on Royal Caribbean's Ovation of the Seas. Now, many of these restaurants are going to be on all of Royal Caribbean ships. Some of them are going to be specific to the Ovation of the Seas, like the 4 main dining rooms. You can find this 4 main dining room concept on the Quantum class ships. Ships like the Quantum, the Anthem, the Ovation, which we're reviewing today, and the Spectrum. On Ovation of the Seas, what many people think of as the main dining room is actually going to be 4 separate venues under the bigger main dining room concept. You're going to have the American Icon Grill, the Grand, Silk, and Chic. As we stroll through each one of these restaurants, beginning with the American Icon Grill, you will notice that each dining room has its own theme. For example, the American Icon Grill is more classic American comfort. Silk has an Asian-inspired feel. The Grand leans towards a formal classic liner type vibe, reminds me of the Titanic. It's not going to sink. And Chic offers a modern, sophisticated setting. On the Ovation of the Seas, you can find the Grand and Chic restaurants on deck 3 and the American Icon Grill and Silk on deck 4. All of the restaurants are located in the aft of the ship. Each one of these restaurants have their own distinct themes, as you will see as we walk through, but they all serve the same nightly menu. Each one of these restaurants have their own specific vibe, so it's just a matter of what kind of vibe you want, because you're going to get the same food. The main dining rooms serve breakfast and lunch on sea days and dinner every day. Now, for dinner, you can choose between traditional seating, which is the same time, same table mates every day, or My Time dining, which is flexible dining, where you pick your time between the available dinner hours and you may get different table buddies every night. The other thing you have to keep in mind with this 4 dining room main dining concept is that if you're going to go to different dining rooms on different nights, you're not going to get your same server. Part of the fun of cruising is when you go to the main dining room and you get your same table buddies and you get your same waiter and you kind of get to know these people throughout the length of your cruise. With this concept, you can't really do that. You can try to do that. I mean, you can go up to the front and ask, but it's not standard. So it's something that you have to actually ask for. When you book your cruise, you'll get to choose between traditional dining and My Time dining. Traditional dining allows you to pick one of the 2 assigned seating times. You can pick the early seating or the late seating. Your table assignment will be printed on front of your SeaPass card, and if you need to change your assigned time or table or would like to make any requests for dinner, you can just go see the maitre d' at any of the hospitality desks on embarkation day and they will assist you. Guests who choose My Time dining can eat in the main dining room anytime they like during dinner hours. I strongly recommend that if you're going to choose My Time dining, you make a reservation to ensure your time slot. Why would anyone choose early dining over late dining or late dining over early dining? Well, it just kind of depends on your schedule. A lot of people will schedule their dining times around what time they want to go to like evening events like the shows. Typically, Royal Caribbean will put on a show every evening of your cruise at 7 o'clock, and then they will do the same show at a later time, 8:30, 9, sometimes later. So it just depends on, do you want to go to the show early or do you want to go to the show later? You know, it's up to you. Typical traditional dining hours are 5 or 5:30, with late night traditional dining hours being between 7:30 and 8-ish. The main dining rooms usually stay open between 5 and like 9:30. And so you can choose your time, and most people choose their time based on like what they want to do that evening. And again, My time dining is going to be any time between the dining room's open hours. The main dining rooms that will be serving breakfast are the Chic and the Grand, and these are located on deck 3. Seating is on a first come, first served basis. So you don't have to make a reservation. You just go and they will seat you. Now, lunch is also available in the main dining room on sea days only, and this is also on a first come, first served basis. Okay, now you're telling me to get to the good stuff. What all is included? What all is free? Well, in the main dining room, all of your food is free, and you can order multiple courses. You can order multiple appetizers. You can order multiple entrees. The only things that are not included for free in the main dining room are alcoholic drinks, of course, your sodas, and certain what they call upcharge menu items like premium steaks or lobster. Now, Royal Caribbean does have lobster nights where they serve you lobster, and the lobster that they initially serve you is free. But if you want to order extra lobster after that, then you're gonna have to pay for that. Otherwise, everything else is free. Shrimp cocktail, escargot, grilled fish, your steaks, your chocolate lava cakes, tiramisu, all of the things. All of this is free and included with your cruise fare. So if you want a proper sit-down, waiter-served meal with a restaurant vibe, the main dining room is where to go. It's a staple, and many people rely on it regularly during their cruise. If you want a more casual vibe, a more come as you are type of meal, especially during breakfast or lunch, then the Windjammer is gonna be your go-to. The Windjammer is classic buffet with multiple eating stations. Think of omelets for breakfast, bacon, sausages, pancakes, hot dishes, carving stations. They also have global cuisines. So if you're in the mood for something Indian or Asian, they have those options. They also have vegetarian friendly options, etc. The Windjammer buffet is going to be open during breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and they usually change up the menu items. So whether you slept in or had an early excursion, the Windjammer is where to go for flexibility. Now, the Windjammer is great because there's tons of variety, different foods, comfort foods, and something for almost anybody's taste. It's great for big appetites or picky eaters or families with kids. It's also nice for quick breakfast or late breakfast days. If you feel the main dining room is too formal and you want something simple, some like fast food, not fast food taste, but fast food without waiting, the Windjammer is going to be your place. On the Ovation of the Seas, the Windjammer is located on deck 14 in the aft of the ship. The Windjammer also has this outdoor seating on the Ovation of the Seas. So if you want, you can grab your food and go out there and catch the sunrise or catch a sunset while you eat. Now let's take a look at some of the other free options on Ovation of the Seas. Let's start by cutting through the cafe promenade and heading around the corner to Sorrento's. Now, Sorrento's is totally free, and it's Royal Caribbean's popular New York style pizzeria. They offer classics like pepperoni pizza, cheese pizza. It's located on deck 4 right on the Royal Promenade. So you can go here for lunch or you can go here for dinner. Sorrento's is open late night, but they're not open 24/7. Now let's head back next door to the Cafe Promenade. This is also a popular spot on Royal Caribbean because it's open 24/7. And they're gonna serve things like sandwiches, sweets, pastries, cookies, good for those late night snackers. It's also great for people watching because it's in the lively location of the promenade. It's also good for quick breakfast. So like if you have a shore excursion that you want to get to, you can swing by here, grab a quick breakfast, and be on your way. Next up is the Cafe 270, which of course is conveniently located next to 270, the venue. I loved this place. Not only is it gorgeous and actually looks like a real Paris type cafe, but I loved what they served. So each station has its own title and they tell you what they serve. Sandwiches, paninis, there's a carving station. They also serve different types of salads, pasta salads, potato salads, chopped salads, and it's all for free. Now, Cafe 270 does close early. It closes around 5 p.m. So it's good for breakfast and lunch. And it's also good if you want to catch a super early dinner. It has 2 entrances, one from the main hall of the ship and one coming from inside of 270. Next up, the Solarium Bistro, which is located on deck 14 inside of one of the most beautiful solariums that I've ever been in on any Royal Caribbean ship. The Solarium Bistro is free and it's a Mediterranean themed buffet that offers healthier options for breakfast, lunch, and sit-down dinner service. Now, these are not like full entree menu type dishes. It's more like a buffet with appetizers and sides. So think Mediterranean flavors like hummus, pita, salad, grilled salmon, lamb chops. Now, the bistro is located in the solarium, which is adults only, but the bistro is open to all ages for dining. So it's a quieter alternative to the Windjammer. Also, if you're into healthy eating and lighter foods, this is going to be your place. If you want to eat in the Solarium Bistro for dinner, I highly recommend making reservations. Personally, I wasn't that impressed with the Solarium Bistro for dinner, but they do have a good lemon drop. And finally, the Seaplex Doghouse, which is located on deck 15 in the Seaplex. This is where you're going to get your classic hot dogs, sausages, brats. It's fun, it's casual, it's quick, and it's free. So between all of these options, there are plenty of ways to eat for free on your Royal Caribbean Ovation of the Seas cruise without ever stepping into a specialty restaurant. Here's how I would approach eating for free on the Ovation to maximize my value. I would mix it up. I would use the main dining rooms a few nights for a formal-ish dinner experience. I would go to the Windjammer for variety, like breakfast and lunch, and the Cafe Promenade or Cafe at 270 for snacks or late night meals. You can skip the specialty restaurants entirely and still eat amazing food. For my late nights or early morning cravings, I would go to the Cafe Promenade. This is going to be great if you're up late or if you have odd hours for like your shows, shore excursions, early port arrivals, things like that. If I want something casual and fun, I'm going to the Doghouse, and I love these dogs. The Doghouse is perfect for a quick bite after a busy activity day, or if you just want something fun and fast without all the formalities. So there you have it, folks. On the Ovation of the Seas, you can absolutely eat well for free if you plan right, if you mix and match the options, whether you want a sit-down dinner or a relaxed buffet breakfast or a quick snack or something late nights. There are plenty of options. I put together a 3-day eat for free plan that includes breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks using only the free venues because I'm like that. And I attached it to the description and you can check that out if you want. Thanks you guys for watching. Give the video a thumbs up if it helped and subscribe for more cruise tips and hit me up with any questions you have below. Bon voyage, happy sailing, and happy eating, okay?